Okay, good morning, welcome to today's video. So we're going to start this video off with a muscle building breakfast, a breakfast that I have all the time, my favourite, CROCKFIT pancakes. Pancakes aren't always an unhealthy breakfast to have if you use the right ingredients. So we have oats, bananas, protein powder, eggs, some cinnamon. It's all going to go in and we're going to make an awesome little breakfast with some toppings as well. So let's get to it. I'm making it for Mr. Cameraman and Freddie today as well, so we've got two portions going on here. We're going to go for 2 eggs each, and 2 bananas, 1 banana each, and the oats, we've got 40 grams each. This can vary depending on how much carbohydrates or how big you want the pancakes to be. Oh, trust me to make all the mess. I am messy.
Alex Crockford no longer wastes food.
I weighed it all before, so I know exactly what's in it. And next we got protein powder, and this is like 1 serving each, 30 grams each. Loads of protein. And finally, we've got some ground cinnamon as well. You might be able to taste some flavouring coming through, but also really good for you as well. We're going to try whisking that or blending that all together. To change the consistency, you can add a little bit of milk if you want, or a bit of water, but let's see how it goes first, and if it needs it, then you just splash some in. Let's go. Oh, it's looking good. Looking good. Now time for making the pancakes. Obviously, heat up the pan, use whatever oil you like. You know me, I'm all about the coconut oil. The last thing you want is to have the pancakes stick into the pan. So make sure the pan is non-stick with a bit of lubrication with the oil. When it comes to making the pancakes, you can see some people making small ones, really artsy-fartsy, or whether you want a big, like American Dutch style, bigger one, it's completely up to you. The toughest part is making the maths out that this is for Freddie and this is for me.
No.
Okay, so. Okay, so it'll just be a couple of minutes each side. Something that I do love doing sometimes as well is putting in toppings now that melt. So sometimes a blueberry, a few fresh blueberries now, and then when you flip it, it kind of like cooks the blueberry. That is incredible. Or some actual chocolate pieces or some cacao nibs. So you just kind of like, oh, he's broken it. Test the sides.
That's yours.
And just make sure it's not sticking. And then when you feel like it's strong enough to flip, you give it a flip.
You're gonna flip it?
No, not like pancake day flipping. That's too dangerous. I mean, the macro, if you lose macros here, you lose gains.
Yeah, but this is yours, so it's fine.
I can't lose gains. This is very, very important. See, nailed it. So whilst we're waiting, let's talk a little bit about the macros on the nutrients in here. So the egg is mainly protein. The yolk carries some fats as well. So if you wanted to make this with lower fats, then you could just do it with egg whites instead of the full egg that you saw us do. The bananas obviously full of carbohydrates as well, and that gives that kind of that texture. The oats is carbohydrates, but remember the banana is simple and the oats are slower, complex carbohydrates. What else is in there? Protein, of course, the protein powder. And then, yeah, that was it. And you'll see more macros and different nutrients on the toppings we put on top as well. I try and make these for Sarah on pancake day, and she's like, no, give me the real
proper
stuff.
ones.
Proper ones, but these taste good enough to never need
these are all right.
ever again. I mean, I don't think there's anything that wrong with using flour.
Yeah.
I just quite like the taste of oats and everything else. Shift number 1. Over. Oh yes. Okay, so whilst you're waiting for, you know, your pancakes to cook or your kettle to boil, there's so many things you do in the kitchen. For example, you can find, like, we've always got these V shapes in the kitchen. So here you can do your knee ups for your abs. You can get your dips done. Or of course just get down and do your planks. Just hold the plank for the entire time that the pancake cooks. You've got to get those abs working, because remember, it's not just all in the kitchen, it's in the training as well, so don't be lazy. I never do any of that. Oh, this is a good one. Flip that, baby. You're melting it.
Oh, sorry. Blood orange, 70% dark. Ooh.
Okay, that's it. Now we have the pancakes. That's quite a lot of pancake as well. So now you know what ingredients will make what kind of size. Whether that's lots of little ones you can stack it up, or you make quite big ones like this. So really the toppings are completely up to you. I've got some almond butter, some cacao nibs, blueberries, I think raspberries work really well as well, honey, some more cinnamon powder, and of course some chocolate. So let's dig in. Okay, here we are, complete. So I've gone for almond butter, dark chocolate, blueberries with some cinnamon going over the top. And Freddie, what have you got? You got the dark chocolate, blueberries and honey. And now, hey, what's going on here? Bit of inception moment going on here. So I called this a muscle building breakfast because if you're looking to build muscle, not only do you need lots of calories, that's one of the biggest mistakes a lot of you guys are making, is just not having enough calories. I've got 721 calories in this breakfast. What was yours?
669.
669 calories.
And not a calorie more.
We were very specific in our weighing. So yeah, if you're looking to build muscle, then make sure you're getting those calories in. Lots of protein, carbs and fats, so it's a balanced breakfast. Anyway, we're gonna tuck into this, enjoy it, and make sure you stay watching because we've got a fun day ahead.
Slash, you might never see us again.
So, guess what we're doing today? Yeah, we're flying a helicopter. We are in like the most southeast area of England. Are you excited, Freddie? Mostly terrified, yes. Mostly terrified. Freddie, now is your last chance to get out. Okay, can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me. So, yes, up we went for the first time ever up into a helicopter for both Freddie and I. And the first thing we realised was how bloody beautiful England is. On a day like this, it was clear and beautiful. Okay, now it's my go in the pilot seat. So if you can hear me, it's my go. Yes, unexpectedly, I was allowed to go into the front and pilot the helicopter, obviously not by myself. It's just like when you're learning to drive a car and you got the real pilot next to you or the real driver next to you. However, they have full control and I have the controls as well. And I have a new respect for anyone that can fly a helicopter. It is incredible. You've got obviously the lever in front of you, you have foot pedals and a third instruction as well with the lever on your left as well. And you have to do all of that at the same time. It's just incredible. We passed some incredible places. This is the White Cliffs of Dover, some famous castles and some famous cities like Canterbury. And really we had a great chance to see England from the bird's eye view. And Freddie was obviously completely terrified that I was going to kill him, but we didn't. Everything was fine. We were complete control and I started to get the hang of things, I thought, until actually I managed to go into a final helicopter. This helicopter was a lot nippier, a lot smaller and so sensitive. Look at this horrific driving. This is me when it's going all over the place. Luckily I had the pilot to look after me. Anyway, that was it. And I just want to say a massive thank you to Freddie for coming for the day and for Paul for organising it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. So that's it, flight complete, and they let me drive. Can you believe it? And Freddie's alive, we're all alive. That's it, we're all alive. We saw 3 UFOs, we hit 10 birds, but we're all back. Only joking.